Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season. Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And this will go as a touchback, and they will begin things at the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense now onto the field. And they will be led out by their rookie quarterback.
Let's go now. Ready.
Here's Gibson to start the drive. And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26. The numbers on the ground for Gibson a week ago. 17 carries, 70 yards.
As always, priority number 1 for them is to secure the win this week. But priority number 2, this guy right now who's 6th in the league in rushing. They want to give him that push to get him into the top 5 and really earn their status of being one of the best ground games in the NFL, as well as him being one of the lead backs, too.
To throw on third down, McMahon. He gets this to Devontae Adams. Finding room at midfield. Loose inside the 30. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Boy, just zero hesitation from the rookie passer there, partner. He is coming out firing in this opening quarter.
And all the talk leading into this game was that pass rush talking about challenging this guy, getting into his grill, getting into his space. And how about him? Might be his first year in the NFL, but I don't see any fear in him at all. How about that big-time throw right out of the gate?
Now after the touchdown, here's Santos to kick this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Costs him about 5 yards as he's tackled at the 20. So out comes this offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by a Heisman runner-up during his college days. It's the versatile Jalen Hurts. They'll send a receiver here in motion right. They go play action with Hurts. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. He's got a man. Complete. Touchdown. Quez Watkins, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Black Knights are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 7. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Second drive of the game coming up for this Las Vegas offense. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
So following the incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from the 25. Straight ahead, Gibson. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll wind up losing 3. And now it's 3rd down. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Here's Thomas Morstead on now to punt it away on 4th down. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Fielded at the 33. Touchdown, Houston. He goes 67 yards on the clearing time. And the Black Knights have moved out in front. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. So his big play capability in full display there as he's able to return that punt for a touchdown. So after surrendering the punt return for a score, Let's see what they can do in turn on this kickoff. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
On second down, a run to Gibson.
And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I know what you're thinking out there. I know a lot of you are thinking, take a shot downfield. It's a great spot for it. I'd say maybe later in the game, definitely in the second half. Right now, I think they were just trying to get some momentum built. Get a first down, pick it up, and keep moving.
Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and it'll be second down. Back to throw. McMahon back to Gibson, and another catch for him. So that'll go as a 4-yard loss on the play. And 3rd and 8 now.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On 3rd down, McMahon. He hits Adams complete. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe need some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Looking to throw. McMahon. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive. Operating from the gun. McMahon. And the throw there going to be incomplete. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
So that'll be marked down as a 19-yard punt.
And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over.
So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game.
Let's go now.
Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen.
He's got a man, complete.
And they're going to be set up now with the ball at the 13-yard line.
We know he's good at catching the football, but then after the catch, he's got escapability.
Not only that, he's got some toughness as well because you know he's coached very hard to make sure he battles through, breaks tackles, and then they finish with, but don't fumble the football.
And he'll find his way down right around the 12. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. They'll go to Barkley again. They follow up the first down 1-yard run with a minimal gain of 2.
Now that's a mountain of a man that just made that stop, isn't it? But he's more than that. This guy's nimble and quick. More than a space eater, he just made a great play there.
Hurts.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Raider defense strong on that one in coverage, and now it's 4th.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
They're going on 4th down with Hurts.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. From 10 yards out. And the Black Knights' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point right down the middle. And it's now 21-7. 5 plays there on that drive. And the result, a Houston touchdown. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The Raiders offense coming back out onto the field. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Gibson.
Oh, he's got some breathing room.
And he will work his way out of bounds here at the 25-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him as he's got the afternoon off to a great start.
That's good for Las Vegas.
Throwing on 1st down. McMahon.
That's into a crowd and intercepted.
And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
So this is something we didn't see at all from this offense in the victory last week. That's a turnover. They didn't have any, but giving the ball away here in the opening quarter.
I love the surprise in your voice because it's exactly what you stated. Didn't see it last week, but it's a key to their win. And it'll be a key to this game as well, protecting the football. Didn't get it done there.
The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And the Raiders have got him. The Raiders call on a nickel set here for 3rd down.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got a man complete. Touchdown, Houston. A big play there. 83 yards.
And the Black Knights take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, CD, what a start for them. Still in the 1st quarter. They're absolutely blitzing them. All the points that they put up. I'm not sure what you say on the other sideline right now.
I think it's as simple as this, partner. The way that they're playing, there's no limits on what this league could become.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away.
And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. Las Vegas' offense back out there ready to go. As the offense comes out here, Charles, remember they threw the interception last time out, but they were moving the football down the field. Looked like they were going to have a sustained drive that ended in points, but then the pick ensued.
And because of that, there's no way you can call the last drive a success. Yes, there are things to build on because they found some play calls at work. Now, they've got to build another drive and find a way to avoid the turnover that plagued it on the last one.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. 2nd quarter from Vegas, the homestanding Raiders with a football here. So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on 2nd down. Operating from the gun, McMahon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The offense on 3rd down, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, McMahon can't get away, and he's taken down.
Loss of 10 as multiple defenders get to him.
Now the veteran Thomas Morstead on to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this 1st half as he gets it away. And he'll take it just outside the 40. A good return there, 17 yards. And this offense, they're going to have excellent field position. They take over with a 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Ready? Cowboys! 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football.
So they keep the ball, but work to do on 2nd and long. Throwing is Hurts.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Black Knights are able to add on to their first half lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half. The long touchdown pass gets him 6 on a very, very tidy 2-play drive that time. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
The Raiders offense now making their way back out onto the field.
Charles, a very uninspired effort. The last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, then they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he got blown up on that play, back at the 20. So it goes as a completed pass, but they lose a full 5 yards. To throw on 2nd down, McMahon. And they'll blow that one up back at the 16-yard line. So they'll wind up losing 5 yards on the play. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here. Back to throw. McMahon.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Caleb Farley.
2nd interception for him now here in this first half. And you got to think he's a rookie, Charles. How much does confidence start to become a factor?
I think that's a great question because that's what they're going to check on when he gets to the sidelines. The coach is going to check on it. His teammates going to check on it because when you haven't done it before, it's not something that's part of you. You got to see how you're going to react. Let's see how he bounces back.
Yeah, because 2 interceptions for him in college and a half. I mean, that just didn't happen. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
19 tight, 19 tight.
They'll drop to throw. He's got his receiver, Cooper. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They'll try and run for it with Barkley. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Barkley again, pushing for the end zone, but he's not going to get there. They stop him just shy of the goal line. They'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Barkley.
And Barkley did not get there.
Now, during that run, an injury here. We've got one of those big blockers in some discomfort. We'll take a break and get a report from Vegas after this.
Ready?
On the sneak, it's Hurts.
And he'll get in. He's over for the touchdown.
Jalen Hurts.
Scoring on the sneak from a yard out.
And the Black Knights have taken a 5-touchdown lead.
Extra point splits the uprights. And a route is on here in this first half. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was capped off by the quarterback sneak for 6. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, still early in this one, Charles, but the last time this offense was out there, they threw their first interception of the ball game, so trying to avoid repeating that mistake here on this drive.
And to put a positive spin on it, at least it happened in the first half and not in a close game in the fourth quarter, but you're absolutely right, partner. A quarterback wants to witness again in this game.
Kind of an obvious question, Charles, but anything you try to avoid after your first pick, or you say it's one interception, we're still in the first half, I'm going to do the same thing?
I think you want to avoid playing scared, and put it into the mind of the quarterback that you've lost confidence in him. Make sure you get some throws that he's going to be able to complete, make him feel good about himself, and continue to run your offense.
Sometimes that's a danger putting that jumbo set out there. You just get a lot of bodies massed in one location. You could wind up with 18, 20, maybe even all 22 in the box.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's going the other way. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. A little careless with the football, and he also had a fumble loss last week, didn't he?
He certainly did, and when I'm watching him play, the one thing that comes to mind is always remember, traffic, turbulence, people around you, two hands. Get two hands on the ball. Grip it tight. I know it looks cool to have it in one hand, but put it away, tuck it away, because you've got to take care of the ball.
Panther 11, Panther 11, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 18 Pioneer. Ready?
They'll throw on first down with Hurts.
Over the middle, he's got Watkins. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pick up there at 20 yards.
But first down, Hurts.
And he's going to... back around the 18-yard line.
I don't know about you, but if I'm the offensive line coach right now, I'm having an absolute fit. This team that they're going against has 3 sacks, yet they rank dead last in the league in sacks coming into this game.
Maybe overlooked them a little bit.
Could be. I don't know if it's the scheme. I don't know if they've just gotten fortunate along the way. I have no real great answer for it, but we're seeing some.
Touchdown! A great play there. A beast in the red zone with its second touchdown of the game.
And the Black Knights have taken a 6-touchdown lead in the second quarter, and already his second touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this first half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Extra point right down the middle. And a rout is on here in this first half. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field.
They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track.
And this is where the coach is walking that line of being calm and really being firm with his team. I had one tell me once, when we were having a tough patch, this too shall pass, this too shall pass, and finally we kept having a rough patch. He said, but you got to do something to make it pass, and that's what they have to do. They've got to get some control back, get themselves reasserted, and calm things down.
See if they can get calm and reassert themselves here. Now throwing on third down there, but he cannot connect. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt. And out will come the offense as they take over.
Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive.
And now consider the lead. The question is, how much is good enough? Are you going for more?
It's the NFL. There's never enough, I believe, because they get reeled in all the time when you sit on the ball. I think that they will try and move the ball downfield and try and squeeze a few more points out of this first half. They'll be careful. They'll be a little bit cautious at times, but also they will attack downfield and try and get in position for at least 3 points.
And he's going to be out of bounds right at midfield. A good pickup there, 22.
Let's just call it what it is. This has been a flat-out struggle for this defense all game long. They've really had a hard time slowing them down. And while I'm not big on speeches and guys jumping up and down, they might need their team leader on defense to get in their face right now and light a fire under these guys. They've got to start playing better assignment football and start getting guys on the ground.
He's got a man complete. Touchdown. A big play there. On his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns. And the Black Knights are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So not only is that his 3rd touchdown catch of the game, he's done it here in the first half.
I'm not sure defensively what they're going to come up with to slow him down, because already we're seeing him run past, over, through guys in order to make these catches. And being able to try and shut him down at this stage of the game, it's going to take a lot of effort, so maybe it'll open things up for some other people.
Well, they better figure something out, and soon. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20, call it the 21. The Raider offense going to head out now late in this first half as they take over with exactly 1 minute to go here before intermission. Throwing to start the drive. McMahon. And an incomplete pass. That'll stop the clock here with just under a minute to play in half number 1.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 21-yard line.
He'll try again with the arm here on 2nd down. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. And not even back to the line of scrimmage this time as they're on him quickly once more. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th. Here's Thomas Morstead now as he's on for the 5th time here today. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. And taken right at the 35. We'll call it a 42-yard punt, 3 on the return. And they will take over 1st and 10. Back out comes this offense now late in this first half. And with great starting field position and a couple of timeouts at their disposal, they'll certainly have the green light here. He'll send a receiver in motion to the right. Play action. Here's Hurts. Going deep here for Watkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Quality coverage that time to slow down has been the main source of offense against them thus far. Got to find a way to slow down that ball in the air.
Off the play fake. Here's Hurts. He's going to look deep for Watkins. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown. Quez Watkins. His 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And the Black Knights will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point after, right down the middle. And the route is on here in this first half.
Raiders 7. Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Raider offense heading back for one final first half drive. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Throwing to start the drive. McMahon. And for the third time here in this half, it's intercepted. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ball game.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How'd things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
19 strikes. 19 strikes.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A great effort there. On his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Black Knights just continue to roll. Now the try here for the extra point. And the route is on here in this first half. A nice, tidy little drive there, getting the ball in excellent field position, and only one play to score it. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25.
Well, the Raider offense heading back for one final first-half drive.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Looking to throw. McMahon. And he can't escape, and down he goes. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the first half. Looking to throw on 2nd down. McMahon. And the pressure gets to him again. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as they're forced to kick for the 6th time today. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we send you to our EA studios, the second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here.
Taking it about the 1. And this offense set to go now to begin the 3rd quarter. Well, they got to be thrilled with how they've operated so far in this one. They've got the nice lead, and now a chance to score here on 3 straight possessions.
Yeah, and the way that they are rolling, I just don't know how they get slowed down, because they certainly are operating at peak efficiency right now. They might want to think about giving some of their backups a little bit of work, though. Let some other guys get on the field and do their thing and save some of this for the next time out.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. Dancing to his left. Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Now a whistle, and I think a penalty here for a delay. No, they're going to say timeout. They did get the timeout in time. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now then, after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Throwing on 2nd and long. Hurts. Under pressure, they got him again. And quickly, they get to the line. From deep in their own territory, they look to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. He's got daylight. Touchdown. A great play there. 97 yards. And the Black Knights are pouring it on. Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The drive there only spanning 3 plays, and the result, a Houston touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. So here comes the Raiders offense getting ready for their first possession of the second half. On first down, McMahon in trouble, and he's taken down. Jamin Davis in there to get him. Sack number 14 for him on the year. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Back to throw. McMahon. It's a slant to Hill.
That's a good bounce back play right there after taking a sack on first down. Didn't quite get it to the marker, but now they're in a much better spot for a 3rd and short yardage call. If you're the offensive coordinator, you like looking at that section a heck of a lot better than trying to figure out 3rd and long.
Only a pickup of 2, but that's all they needed for the first. Operating from the gun. McMahon. And that's complete to Adams. So the completion good for 7 there. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 43-yard line.
Looking to throw. McMahon. It's Hill. Complete. Room here to run. There he goes, right side. Touchdown, Raiders. Obviously, the scoreboard right now is not the friend of this rookie quarterback, but hey, a touchdown pass there maybe builds a little confidence.
Every rep is valuable when you're a rookie. Every time you step up and throw the football, there's a lesson to be learned. Yeah, he took advantage of a little bit of loose cover. But at the same time, got it done. It'll take a little bit of satisfaction away from them.
Touchdown here, Santos to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And now out comes Houston. Still well in control of this ball game despite giving up that touchdown a moment ago.
Anytime you feel the kickoff inside your own end zone, you've got to be decisive about whether you're bringing it out or not. Sometimes that indecision can really cost you. That may have been what happened on that play.
They go play action here on first down. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And he gets up near the 25 to about the 24 before going out of bounds.
First down, Houston.
From the gun, it's Hurts. And they'll get this one to Cooper, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. And now they're in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw here on first down. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown. A big play there. 52 yards. And the Black Knights extend their lead yet again. And that, boys and girls, is an NFL record. 6th touchdown reception. The record has stood since 1950. What a game.
How about that? Because so many things have to go right in order for it to happen. Not just him catching the passes. Someone delivering it accurately. Offensive line giving them time to throw the ball. A true team record. But he stands above it because he was on the receiving end of so many great plays.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to... Throwing to start the drive. McMahon, throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred the defense.
From the gun on third down. McMahon, and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Caleb Farley. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
Let's go now.
At the 40-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Black Knights get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles, but I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And a costly turnover there as the ball will be spotted first and goal at the 5. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? First and goal. A first down carry for Barkley. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smacked down on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Another try for Barkley. And the hole closes quickly here. He can fight only to about the 4. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Third and goal at the 4-yard line. Here's Barkley. And he maybe makes it back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. No gain on the play that time. So a big stop, and it's going to leave him with a 4th and goal.
Hey, check that.
They'll run for it with Barkley. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Saquon Barkley, his 11th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Black Knights use the short field to get in for 6. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Jack Fox, set to kickoff.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one, after we saw that first turnover, we worried that things would snowball, and it certainly did, especially on the scoreboard.
A give up the middle to Gibson. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They lose 2 on that last play, so things get even tougher. Third and long coming up. Back to throw. McMahon. And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. Back now in Las Vegas. Welcome back, everybody. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the fourth quarter. A very one-sided affair. Here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. Taking on the midfield logo. It'll be a 39-yard punt, 4 on the return. Elsewhere around the NFL, third quarter now in Los Angeles. And that one's pretty well wrapped up as the Giants have grown their lead even further. Devin Singletary, he's got 2 rushing touchdowns. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Being chased out left. Pass on the crossing route is complete. This is Andrews. 25 yards that time. Let's go. Hurts. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown. From 21 yards away. And the Black Knights are looking to run it to 5-1 on the season as they add to their fourth quarter lead.
The kick is good.
Extra point splits the uprights. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Set to kick off.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback.
The Vegas offense ready for their next possession. Facing a big fourth quarter deficit here, things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season, but in this one, well, their defense has really struggled.
On 1st and 10, McMahon. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
To throw on 3rd down. McMahon, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Tell you what, partner, after he ices down, he's going to need a nice long soak in a hot tub after this one. He's been under duress the entire game.
Yeah, once again, hit as he throws. Fortunate that one wound up incomplete. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. A 41-yard punt there with no return.
Houston set to take over. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get...
It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown.
Quez Watkins, 70 yards. Closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap further here in the 4th quarter.
Extra point right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jack Fox set to kick off.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. Now the Raiders offense, they get set to head back on the field.
Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory, but it does not appear that that's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one.
And he's going to be brought down here in the backfield.
Jamin Davis
In there yet again. They just cannot block him. He now has 8 sacks, and that is a new single-game record. To throw on 2nd down. McMahon only able to gain a couple there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Pressure comes, and down he goes.
Jamin Davis.
He's the culprit, causes a loss of 5, and it brings up 4th down. Here's Thomas Morstead now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And that'll be taken just outside the 40. They'll net only 35 here following a 43-yard boot, 8-yard return.
And now this offense comes back out onto the field. And they've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the fourth quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
Certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted, so they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, let's face it, not a lot left for them to prove in this game, but they're still throwing the football. I guess, of course, CD, you can always get the backups some work. There's new plays to try out. But some people, let's face it, they just want to run the score up. It's fun.
I love the way that you express that.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. 23 yards for the touchdown.
And the Black Knights add 6 more to their point total. And they're on cruise control right now here in the fourth.
Point after, right down the middle. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
Jack Fox, set to kick off.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
The Raiders heading out to take over. Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
A Raider first down, 17 yards.
Well, a touchdown here on this drive, it wouldn't really put much of a dent in the score, the deficit right now. But as you mentioned in the past, CD, their coach is probably just hoping to see something executed correctly on this drive before we close out the ball game.
Yeah, and I think that every guy who's on the field has to feel exactly the same way, because if not, they might be looking for replacements. Treat every drive.
Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And this is picked up by the defense. And the return will stop right around the 25. And I don't know that that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here in the fourth. It doesn't matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
Yeah, not only scratching his head, but probably writing a note or two about, we're going to address this come practice next week, because maybe that's the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point, but being sloppy throughout the game, not going to help him improve.
18 runners.
They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
They go play action with Hurts.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston.
Chris Watkins
with career touchdown number 109. That ties it with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list.
And the Black Knights are able to capitalize on the forced fumble by turning it into 6 points.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't quite make it to the 25.
So out come the Raiders.
We said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. A good gain on first. Has him set up with second and just a couple of inches now from the 29. Under pressure, and down he goes.
Jamin Davis, the outside linebacker,
dropping him for a loss of 6.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
On third down, McMahon caught on the right side by Adams.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's Raider football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Throwing on first down. McMahon. And it's incomplete. Boy, he doesn't drop many like that one. Second down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Throwing again. McMahon. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And it'll be a turnover. This is going the other way.
And with that kind of a deficit, you can't afford to make any kind of mistakes. But it's been pretty symptomatic of what we've seen all game with them, isn't it? Down this big in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you'd say an afternoon to forget, absolutely. Now it looks like he'll throw here.
Hurts fumbles it.
But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football.
The fumble on first down now. Here's 2nd down. Hurts sets up to throw it.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown. This thing is ugly. The call is to go for 1 and kick the extra point. Now this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25.
Here's Las Vegas ready to take the field. Well, CD, it's all window dressing at this point. I mean, the best they can do is in the game with a nice drive to maybe build some momentum to move forward into their next contest.
Yeah, with how lopsided this game has been, even one score might not do a lot of cosmetic good on the scoreboard, partner, because it's just about looking forward at this point. Get a touchdown here, give yourself some positive momentum and reps to focus on when you get back to practice in the next couple of days.
Under pressure, and they get to him again. Now the defense will burn their 3rd and final timeout. And as the 2 teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Throwing on 3rd and long. McMahon, that's out to Hill, right side complete. They do get 10 back, but still a ways to go on 4th. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is, because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field.
But first down, Hurts. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on.
So after the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22.
Here's Hurts to throw.
And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown.
Well, when they said before the game that they were going to try and execute every second of this contest, I guess that was taken literally, because here they are in the final moments of the 4th, putting another touchdown on the board, Charles, to add to this big lead.
I'm not a big believer in 110%, but it certainly applies here, doesn't it? Because some guys just can't go with less. As long as there's time left on the clock, they're pushing to get to the end zone one more time. They don't really care about what the optics show. They just want to finish the game off the way that they like to play it. Full speed, all out.
And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds.
Ready, break!
Throwing to start the drive.
McMahon, a quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
This has been a rough one to put it mildly for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of...
And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. So Houston going to come away here with the victory. And it was a game where they were off and running in the first quarter, Charles, and never looked back.
You know, partner, after a while, we always say the same thing, don't we? They set the tone early, right? They started fast. So I asked a few of my horse racing friends, do you have a term for me that we can use to cover that? And they said, yeah. When a horse breaks out like that, you say he caught a flyer out of the gate. And that's exactly what this team did today. I mean, they jumped out there, jumped on them, and were never headed.
So for our visitors, that's now 5 wins on the campaign as they get the job done here. And they'll get another road test next week as they head to the Windy City to take on the Bears.
Meanwhile, for Las Vegas,
things are definitely going south quickly as they fall now to 1-6. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel to Denver to take on the Broncos.